From winning the round and still paying for it, to the hang-up that refused to end, these are 10 bull riding moments that completely destroyed riders. At number 10, Justin McBride made the whistle on Lightning Bolt in Baltimore.
And then bonus points for placing in go-rounds and things. This will be a fight to the finish through the World Championship.
Then the bull collected payment anyway, a horn straight into his thigh on the way down.
Boy, he is huffing up. Judges are gonna, whoa, look out, hit him right in the belly. Look out, he's after him. Oh, duck. Man, it had a little of everything. Dunham got it in the back.
McBride still won the round on one good leg, but if McBride limped away, Cooper Davis at number 9 couldn't get away at all.
This sport to a whole other level.
This is Cooper Davis against Wicked.
He came off wicked in Springfield with his hand still welded to the rope. Every jerk looked like a shoulder leaving its socket. A future world champion ragdolled in real time. Now, speaking of hands that wouldn't come loose, Josh Faircloth at number 8 got the full tour of Oklahoma City, courtesy of Crazy Days.
Needing every point.
The bull hauled him around the arena like luggage.
Bullfighters doing what they can to get in there, and you see Frank, he's got the tail. Now there goes Jesse. Shorty's trying to get that bull to turn the direction and give him a chance. Jesse's on.
The souvenir? A snapped ankle. And while Faircloth would ride again, Chris Shivers at number 7 was already on his farewell run. The 2012 World Finals was supposed to be the two-time champ's graceful exit. SmackDown trapped his hand and rewrote the endings. Some legends don't get the goodbye they earned. Before we get to the top 6, if you're new to bull riding and want to understand the sport beyond the wrecks, check out my ebook, The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Bull Riding. It explains the rules, scoring, equipment, and everything you need to start following the sport. You'll find the link in the description. Now, let's move on. Although Shivers chose his last dance, Aaron Williams at number 6 got no choice at all in Corpus Christi.
They put him on a ride past shoot clock. Here we go.
Chuck's Delight hung him up at the 2023 finals and just kept spinning, round after round after round.
Chuck's Delight.
The bullfighters finally cut him loose. The whole arena exhaled. While Williams' nightmare ended quickly, Robert Bowers at number 5 got no such mercy from Western Wishes.
Robert Bowers, the Canadian, on his back.
Well, he spins left and he spins left in a hurry.
Columbus, Georgia, the 2001 collision on the Chattahoochee. Bowers nodded his head, expecting a regular out. What he got was a rope that refused to release him. The bull took off with a man attached, dragged him, spun him, stomped him, then ground him along the fence for good measure.
Come on, Robert, stay up there. Right there at the whistle. He's looking down, he's hung in a rope. That left arm he's broken about 3 different times, and he is hung hard. Whack.
30 seconds. That's how long it lasted. 30 seconds sounds like nothing until every single one arrives with hooves.
Just trying to get up there.
Now they got the bull out of the spin. They should be able to get him, and he's underneath. Bumgardner on top. Now he's just pulling it loose.
The cheering died somewhere around second 10. After that, just gasps and the sound of a bull refusing to quit. The bullfighters attacked that rope the entire time. Getting it loose took everything they had. Felt like 30 minutes, Bowers said afterward. Every second waiting for the next hit. Couldn't do anything except survive it. When he finally came free, he ran out on his own, bruised everywhere, broken nowhere. Those bullfighters saved my career that night, he stated plainly. Maybe more than that. Without them working that hard to get me loose, who knows what happens? Bowers went home sore in places he didn't know existed, but he went home. Against that bull, that's the whole victory. Bowers had one problem, the rope. Chris Burke at number 4 had Palace Station coming from everywhere at once.
Of the PBR Tour, good bull to the left, into his hand, he ought to ride this bull.
The short go at Bullnanza in Reno, big money, bigger pressure. Burke sat ready in the chute, calm and collected. Then the gate cracked and the plan died on the first jump.
Out of the gate.
Out of the gate.
Uh-oh, get on your feet. Oh, man. Greg Rimmer, Donnie Sparks in there tight. That boy, Donnie, hang tough. Greg Rimmer got Oh, great.
Palace Station ripped his position away instantly. Burke became a passenger, then he became a target.
Oh, Donnie Clark's down. Well, they tried to rope the bull. Greg Rumor in there. He's got a broken neck, remember? Look at it. This boy is tied in there. Now he's loose.
Hooves found him again and again. No angle to protect himself, no way out. It took 4 bullfighters flooding in at once just to break it up. Greg Rumor dove straight into the middle while nursing his own injuries. Those guys put their bodies in the way so Burke could get out alive. Burke talked about it afterward, and what he said stopped people cold. There are whole stretches of that wreck I only know from watching the video. He said, "My memory just quit keeping track. The hits were erasing themselves as they landed." You can't really prepare for hearing something like that. His own brain shut the record off just to get him through it. He came out battered from end to end, but he came out. Barely counts just as much as clean when the alternative is a stretcher. Burke's rescue took 4 men. Mike Lee at number 3 took a surgical team.
And Rosen. Renato Nunes, the lone man.
Every rider fears the drag under. Mike Lee lived it. He hung up on Semper Fi and every rotation made it worse.
Mike Lee comes down.
The arena watched a man vanish and reappear with each spin. Semper Fi kept spinning, whipping Lee around beside the bull while his trapped hand held him in place. Every rotation torqued his riding shoulder harder until the joint finally gave under the strain.
You can see he's put his head down, but he is hung up. His hand is essentially just locked in that bull rope. He is hung.
Surgeons spent that same night rebuilding what the bull destroyed. Hours of work on one shoulder. That is how thorough Semper Fi was. Here's the thing about Lee though. This was not even close to his worst day. The 2004 world champion had already come back from a skull fracture so bad it needed brain surgery just to survive. Then he won a world title. Lee did not sugarcoat what that took. 70% of bull riding is mental, he said. The body will tell you to stop. You have to decide if you are going to listen. He did not listen, not after the brain surgery and not after Semper Fi either. The shoulder healed, he kept riding. Semper Fi became a chapter, never the ending. Zack Brown's at number 2 nearly couldn't be rebuilt at all.
Zack Brown on Gravedigger from
Round 2 of the 2005 Nile Invitational in Billings. Nothing about the out looked historic at first. Just another buck-off on just another night. Brown came off hard and his head hit first, leaving him senseless before the real damage even started. Rough, but survivable.
into Zach's hand. Now the reverse back the other way, and that shakes him loose at 7.
Then Gravedigger turned around and stomped his chest. More than once. The arena winced. Brown barely moved.
Guys, he is stunned to say the least. There's bodies all over the arena. Wow, he's not real sure.
From the stands, it looked like a bad bruise. Then came the scans. A perforated small intestine. No blood, no visible wound, just a clock quietly ticking toward sepsis. That's the terror of internal injuries. The worst ones hide. I woke up in the hospital and couldn't remember the ride, Brown said. Then they told me I needed emergency surgery and that waiting any longer could have changed everything. The recovery swallowed nearly a year and a half. He couldn't compete, could barely train. Even eating became difficult while his digestive system learned how to work again. People thought I was finished, Brown said. Honestly, there were days when I wondered the same thing, but I kept telling myself I'd ride again. And he did. Brown climbed back on after 18 months away. Gravedigger took a lot from me, he said, but I wasn't going to let one wreck decide when my career was over. Now, at number 1, Chad Denton and Cooter produced the hang-up every other hang-up gets measured against.
This is Chad Denton. No score on Mr. Harrison last night. He's on
Round 2 of the 2005 World Finals. Denton came off Joe Simon's 99 Cooter sideways, took a horn on the way down, and stayed attached. His hand would not clear the rope.
a little spin around to the left, reverses at 3 seconds, and then takes a spin on top. He's hung up. In there to pull the ripcord is Rob Smets. He can't do it. Crabtree tries. He can't do it.
My hand just wouldn't come free. Denton recalled, every turn brought another hit. What followed became one of the longest hang-ups in PBR history. Cooter whipped him in circles, slammed him into the dirt, and kept spinning. 4, maybe 5 bullfighters flooded in. 2 grabbed Cooter's tail, trying to slow the animal down.
Hung up. This is ugly. 2 and 3 bullfighters on top, underneath.
Let go! Charles, let go! Let go!
Rob is telling him.
And hidden in the footage is the cruelest detail. Denton kept gripping his rope with his free hand. Instinct told him to hold on, and holding on was what kept him trapped. "I wasn't thinking about the rope," Denton said. "My body kept telling me not to let go." Leading the rescue was Rob Smets, the 5-time world champion bullfighter, working one of his final world finals. His fearlessness was so famous that Ty Murray once joked he would ride a mountain lion with Smets in the arena. Denton needed that reputation.
The tail of the bull rope, because Rob Smets, the bullfighter, needs it on the other side to undo it easier.
Oh, man.
"We kept working until he came loose," Smets said. "Leaving him there was never an option." They got Denton free. Somehow he walked out on his own, wrecked, wrung out, upright. 20 years later, the clip still makes viewers hold their breath. These 10 moments handed out destruction of every kind. Torn shoulders, snapped bones, ruined insides. All 10 riders answered the same way. Surgeries, scars, seasons lost, and not one stayed down. They gave the sport their bodies and got legends back in return. Because in bull riding, the wreck is never the whole story. The comeback is.